All right, good morning, everybody. Jesse Montano JJ Jerez out here in LA, presented by RefiJet. Driver saving average of $150 when they switch using RefiJet.com. JJ, regular season morning skate. You tweeted out there was some good energy. Just kind of, I guess, what was your overall vibe from the group this morning?
There was a mixture of excitement and focus for me. I definitely felt like they turned up the intensity a notch, really obviously getting ready for the regular season. It's a bigger deal than the preseason, right? But still keeping that loose energy about it, right? You kind of miss that without Gabe Landeskog in the lineup, and usually he's the one banging on the boards, keeping guys' moods light. So you saw a couple different guys kind of chipping in to hold that weight, and I think I really like where the mindset of this team is, based on morning skate, that is.
Right, based on morning skate, which is, hey, you got to go with the information that's available to you, right? Alexander Georgiev going in net tonight, I don't think that's much of a surprise to anybody. That was the expectation, but we did see Ivan Prosvetov on the ice, kind of getting in some work after. I'm really not even going to ask for your assessment of him because we didn't really see much. But Alexander Georgiev, just from what you've seen in camp, what you saw today, I feel like this is a dude that's dialed in. Are you feeling the same way about him, or do you have any question marks leading into the season?
No, I'm just curious how he's going to elevate his game, how he's going to build upon last year, because he's had such a good first year with the Colorado Avalanche. So we know that same intensity is going to be there, the same fire that he has to really just, push himself to be the greatest goalie he can. So I think we're going to see good things out of Alexander Georgiev, especially here early on in the season. And as long as he can keep it sustainable, I think the Avalanche are going to be in a great place with him, because I truly believe he's moving up to be one of the top tier goalies in the league.
Expectations on the rise for Alexander Georgiev, and really this team is wanting to get back to where those expectations were a couple years ago. I do get the sense a little bit that teams are maybe counting them out already a bit, because they had a little bit of an off year last year. This team seems poised to come out of the gate hungry and ready. Any kind of final thoughts on the way that the lineup shakes out? And actually, before I guess I get your final thoughts, the one injury that we are looking at tonight, Andrew Cogliano not going for the Avs. They were hoping he was going to be ready by opening night. JJ, doesn't seem to be the case. That does bite into your depth a little bit, but this early in the season, you'd probably rather get him healthy, be safe than sorry.
Yeah, and Curtis McDermott slotting in, right, which I'm sure a lot of people are curious. Curtis McDermott over Riley Tufte. I think Curtis McDermott really earned this spot.
Yes,
And
yep.
Jared Bednar's very much about earning your stay with the team and your roster spot, and he had a really good preseason, Curtis McDermott did. So we'll see how that pans out. I think LA is skating 19 guys tonight, so you have a little bit of wiggle room, a little flexibility if you're Coach Bednar. But final thoughts for me, I'm excited to see the power play units this year. Not only PP1, we know what they can bring and what they, what kind of weapons they have, but PP2 I think is really shored up. It's looking a lot stronger, and I'm excited just to see how dangerous this power play unit is all year long, because I feel good things.
I'm with you. I think this is a really good group, and I do think a lot of it is bolstered by some of that depth. A guy like Ryan Johansson we talked to this morning said that he's excited to get things going.
A lot of everyone's special in here. All the returning guys from who won the cup, and some new guys, and it's been fun getting to know and just generating some chemistry here in preseason and camp, and now it all matters, and get out there and try and win some games. So I'm excited just to be a part of it.
They're who I'm looking at, the new guys, Johansson, Drouin, Tomas Tatar. I want to see how they start fitting, but we are finally, JJ, just hours away. This is a national game, so keep that in mind. We're probably looking at a little bit of a delayed start versus the 8 p.m. Mountain Time listed start, 7 p.m. for you and I here in LA. So just keep an eye on when that puck is actually dropping. Avs at Kings. We're finally kicking off the regular season. Can't wait for it tonight.